Alright, thank you all for clicking on the video. As the description says, this video is going to be about this bad boy right here, the Olight PL Turbo Valkyrie. I just want to start off by saying that, first off, I am not a professional YouTuber. As you can see, I'm just on my workbench here in the garage trying to make a quick little video for y'all. This is just going to be an average guy's description between all these different lights, and hopefully it can help you with making a decision whether or not this light or any of the other ones I have here would be a good choice for you. Alright, so first off, PL Turbo Valkyrie, a weapon mounted little powerhouse right here. This thing is amazing, right? So just for 100% crystal clear on everything, Olight did send this to me. They wanted me to test it out. They selected 50 people. I randomly just entered because I saw it on their Facebook, and like so many of y'all, when I entered something like that, I said, oh, there's no way, they're not gonna pick me. Well, lo and behold, they picked me. So again, I'm not a professional at this, normal guy, and I just got selected for it. So all right, let's get into it. So PL Turbo Valkyrie, first off, this is my normal light that I normally carry on my home handguns right here, right? Just for normal self-defense, the PL Mini. And this thing, just, I know the video's not about it, but this thing's amazing. Especially for home use. The beam pattern on this, the brightness is not too bright so that in the middle of the night you're blinded by the actual light, being all sleepy and groggy and everything. This has enough lumens to identify what you need, see what you need to see, and nothing else. It's not a super spot. It's a very nice flood with a good hot spot in the middle. The hot spot on this thing is huge. So this PL Turbo, on the other hand, this is a completely different beast. This I'm not going to use inside. This is too strong, too powerful for the inside. If I tried to use this for a bump in the night on a handgun, this thing's gonna blind you. It's amazing. It's super powerful. The throw on this thing, it reaches as far as I could accurately identify anything outside. So where this thing's gonna really be good at is, like I just hinted to, for anybody camping, overlanding, off-roading, walking through the woods, hunting, even whenever it starts to get dark and things like that. This is the light you're going to want right here. This is the one you're going to want on your shotgun, on your AR, I mean even an AR pistol, your hunting rifle at all, like whatever you want. If you're going to be in low light situations and you want to identify something a ways away, 100 yards, 150 yards away, this is the bad boy right here. That's what this is for. So just for some comparisons, so everybody knows what this is, this is the Seeker 4 Pro right here. Brand new one just came out. That, just so everybody knows as well, I'm not just a Olight fanatic. Here's a Surefire 6P Defender. I have all kinds of different makes, models of lights. I'm not just about Olight. And then one of my everyday carries, an Arcfield. I love this light. It's an amazing light. I'm not going to talk about it though. And then even this bad boy, the Mini Marauder. You can kind of see the size comparison here. The Mini Marauder. This thing, even on its spot setting in the woods, I'd prefer this for a spot setting. Now flood, obviously this thing lights everything up. This has an insane amount of lumens, and it is a great hiking flashlight to take with you. It can do everything. It can do spot, it can do flood, just with the flip of the switch right there. This thing is amazing, and the battery runtime on it is just, oh, It's great. I love that light. But if you're going just spot versus spot, this is literally just a spot. It shows nothing. There's no flood. There is nothing else but a spot beam when you put this thing to the spot setting. All right, so like I was saying, this, I have some night shots and some night videos of it, of me out at a local hiking trail that we have over here in Florida. And this thing has an amazing spot, throws light forever, and it also has flood, so you can see what you're doing around. You can see the basics of everything up close, and it's not just a spot right in the middle. You have plenty of flood to see everything else and kind of get the big picture. On top of that, it has a strobe setting, so you just click it once and you would have it on, and if you click both of them, you get the strobe setting. All right, so for my purposes, the strobe setting, I don't think I'm ever going to really use that. My personal reasoning for having one of these, or wanting one of these, is because whenever I'm off-roading or camping with the family, I normally take an AR or an AR pistol with me, sometimes a shotgun, and this is what's going on the end of that every single time. This is going to be my go-to. It throws light really far, and you can still see a nice flood around to see anything else. And like I was saying, it throws it far enough to where if you can't identify what it is with the reach that this thing has on it, you shouldn't be even considering shooting at it. But it's powered by, so to open up, here, I'll do that a little slower for y'all. To open up the battery tray, all you got to do is, there's a little pull tab, pull to open, you pull it up like that, it stays up, and then the batteries flip open. All right, so you have just your typical CR123s. all right, normal 3 volts. These are the Olights, these are the ones that came with it. So just pop them back in, push it back down, and then snap that back down, and boom, back in business. But I think that's plenty long. Y'all get the gist. I will throw some night videos of some of the walks that I was doing to show you the beam patterns and how amazing this light is. If you're looking for a weapon mounted light to go camping or just outside in general, just whatever reason you may have, I'm telling you right now, this is the one. This one at night, walking out in the woods and everything, it leaves a lot to be desired. It has a great pattern for indoors. You can see everything. It's nice and wide. It just does not reach. It does not have enough reach by a long shot. By the time you're able to actually identify something with just the mini, it's whatever it is, it's going to be too close for comfort for my style, for my personal preference. But the PL Turbo Valkyrie, that's the one you want. This thing is amazing. Thank you all for watching. Hope you liked the video. Alright guys, so we're out here at wonderful University of West Florida biking / hiking trails, testing out the Olight PL Turbo. As you can see, this thing just throws. Has very nice spot, very nice flood, so you can actually see everything around. Super impressed. This thing is amazing. Like, really, especially for a weapon mounted light. I have a few more lights to show out here to compare it to, so y'all can kind of get the gist of it, because I know it's hard to tell just by the video. I'm telling you right now, this thing it throws, and you can see everything around you. All the way up in the treetops. Alright, so that is the PL Turbo. Alright, so here is the normal Valkyrie Mini. Again, still out here in the wonderful UWF, University of West Florida Bike Trail / hiking trail. And this is definitely not as far of a thrower. This is more of a actual indoor weapon mounted light. The PL Turbo, this thing was made for outdoors. This was really made for long distance, as you can see. Just throws light everywhere, just way down the trail, as far as I can see. Versus the PL Mini. PL Mini, PL Turbo. Now the Turbo does not have as much of a flood. The Mini definitely, as you can see, spreads out wider, but the Turbo still has a very nice spot, very nice flood. You can still see it's plenty. This thing's amazing. It really is. It does get a little warm though. I will give it that. It gets warm. So if you run it for a long time like I am right here, it will make your hand hot, but it's a weapon mounted light, so you're not going to be touching it. And then of course, if you push both the buttons together, you get strobe. Well, if I can do it one-handed. There you go. And there's the strobe. And then back to normal. Alright, so you just saw the PL Turbo. Now this one is the Seeker Pro 4. And that is all the way on high. It is just a pure, just a flood everywhere. Just everything has light. This light's amazing too. It does not throw as far, not by a long shot. This is just everything close is lit up. This is just a huge flood. Even the treetops. And then you can dim it down all the way down to a moonlight. I don't even know if that's being picked up by the camera. Alright, so this one right here is the Marauder Mini on the spot, turned up full. And here is the PL Turbo. That's amazing. That really is amazing. Again, Marauder Mini. And then the PL Turbo. Wow. I'm just, this light never ceases to amaze.